Hello, and welcome to The View, where we center our news around you. I'm Ms. Booker, and I will be hosting the show today. We will have announcements, tech talks, sports updates, and a look at what's going on in our Bear community. The View starts now. Hey, what's up, Bears? It's Wednesday, August 23rd, and I hope you all are having a fantastic day so far. Our AVTF students have lots in store for you today. Let's start with the SAT word. The SAT word of the week is relegate. It means to assign to a lower position. Now, let's go to Nadia for our Tech Talk.
Hey guys, it's Nadia and welcome to this week's Tech Talk. In this segment, I will update you guys on the latest technology. Driving, something we either have been doing or are starting to do. A few things to consider while driving is how fast you're going, when to stop, when to turn, and so many other things. If you want to get technical with it, driving consists of being aware of your surroundings, speed, and velocity. All of these things require your full attention. But what if your car could do all these things for you? Well, may I present to you Weiray, the company who designed the first ever holographic augmented reality display. While driving, the system checks your surroundings and displays data such as speed and direction to help guide drivers safely to their destination. It also warns drivers when pedestrians are approaching, cars are near, and when to slow down or speed up to avoid collisions. This data is projected onto the windshield of your car and is very similar to how first-person view of racing games look. I don't know about you, but I think this is pretty cool. And for all you gamers out there, I seriously think you'll enjoy this. I'm excited to see what else Weiray comes up with and the impact this technology will have on us in the future. Well, that's it for this week's Tech Talk. Back to you, Ms. Booker.
Thanks, Nadia, for those great words. Now, let's go to Sabrina for our announcements.
Hi, I'm Sabrina, and I will be bringing you the announcements today. Attention seniors, QuestBridge is sponsoring full scholarships to 48 top colleges. The application deadline is September 27th. Don't delay. Visit questbridge.org to learn more. Ms. Booker is also hosting a Skills USA meeting on Wednesday, August 31st at 2:15 until 3 p.m. in room 1.340 in the video broadcast class. Be sure to mark your calendars, and for more information, email Ms. Booker.
Skills USA is a national organization serving more than 300,000 students annually through nearly 4,000 local chapters. An integral part of career and technical education, the Skills USA framework provides students with personal, workplace, and technical skills while building confidence and grit. With 100,000 members graduating annually who are job-ready day one, Skills USA is the solution to shrinking our national skills gap. Join us in empowering students to become world-class workers, leaders, and responsible American citizens. We are Skills USA, champions at work.
Here is our joke for the week. How does a taco say grace? Lettuce pray. Get it? Lettuce? Anyway, well, Bears, that concludes the announcements for this week. Have a great day. Back to you, Ms. Booker.
Thank you, Sabrina, for our announcements. Now, let's go to CJ for our sports updates.
Hi Bear Nation, welcome to this week's sports. I'm Orville and I will be bringing you the schedule, scores, and updates for our fall sports. Our varsity softball team beat Duluth with a score of 14-9. Their next game is on Thursday at North Gwinnett. Our football team won this Friday against Shiloh with a score of 24-14. The record is now 1-0. The next game is this Friday at Gainesville. Our volleyball team is currently 6-5 with 4 wins and 4 losses last week. This week there will be games on the 25th against Norcross and Parkview. Flag football is having an interest meeting August 30th at 7 p.m. in the Media Center. Cross country has a meet at Morgan County on the 24th against Wood Park and Madison. That concludes our sports updates for this week. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next week. Back to you.
Thanks, CJ, for those sports updates. Make sure you guys get out and support our sports. Now, let's take a look at some videos about what's happening in our community.
Hi, my name is Kettler Meany, and do you know what the ECE class is? Well, this is what it is. What is your name, and can you spell it for me, please?
My name is Mrs. Jessie Patria.
My name is Alexis Chu.
My first name is Cello. My last name is Akabweze.
I am Sanaya McSwain.
Ellie Hank.
My question for you is, what is the ECE class?
So ECE stands for Early Childhood Education. I offer 2 levels. ECE 1 is the introductory level course where students will learn all about curriculum planning, human development from prenatal all the way up through 5th grade. Then our second level class, ECE 2, is our Cub Care class where the teachers and staff's students come to us in the morning, and my ECE students plan their lessons and activities, and then we put them on the bus and they go off to Freeman's Mill.
Sounds like a lovely class. I would love to take it. So Alexis, why did you decide to take this class?
I love dealing with kids. They're such a fun, little ball of joy. And ever since I heard this class, I thought it was a great opportunity for me to, deal with kids, because that's what I want to do in my future career.
What is the project that you have done in this class?
Do this project, it's called Baby Think It Over. You're just getting the experience of taking an infant baby home, and you're supposed to just take care of it. And it just gives you that experience of how to take care of a baby.
How does it feel to teach such young students as a teacher and a student?
It feels good because I know that I can teach them something that they'll remember in the future.
Has there been any struggles between the students in the class?
There are a lot of conflicts that sometimes happen, but they're usually just minor conflicts that are just normal to have in a classroom, where a kid wants one toy, but a kid's already playing with that toy, so you have to navigate that. But usually it's just minor conflicts we have.
How can students be selected for this class?
So to be selected for the Cub Care class, first you have to take Early Childhood Education 1, and then there's an application process in January before registration. And then from there, I select about 12 students that will be in Cub Care.
And one last question for you, Ms. Patria. What will make students want to take this class?
So any students that are interested in learning more about kids, learning more about how kids develop. If you want to be a teacher, great. If there's any career within the education field that you're interested in, this is the class to take. And even if you're just interested in learning more about how you could be a better parent in the future, or a better older sister or brother, this is the class for you to take.
Thank you so much for your time, Ms. Patria.
Hello, I'm Kai. Mental health has gone under the radar for too long. Those with mental health issues and disabilities are too afraid to talk about it. Let's change that. Today we have students, teachers, and a school counselor to talk about mental health and resources you can help with.
What are your thoughts on mental health in 10 words or less?
It can definitely be a struggle.
Mental health is just as important as physical health.
I think it's a lot more complicated than people think.
How do you take care of your mental health?
I usually draw, read, listen to loud music. It just helps me decompress.
I would say set up strong boundaries. Make sure that whether it's work-life boundaries, whether it's school-life boundaries, make sure you have time for yourself.
If you're in school, here at school, if you're a student at Mountain View, you would come to your counselors.
How can mental health affect a person?
It can really change you into a whole different person than you are.
Mental health is where you start. Your mindset is going to affect how you go about your daily life. It's going to affect how your body physically feels. So it's really important that you take care of it and that you are aware of how you're feeling, both mentally and physically, so that you can be the best person you can be.
What are some hotlines that people can call when they need help?
For an emergency, you can call 844-762-8483. For local help, you can call 678-209-2411. For general help, like a non-emergency, you could call 727-263-2130. And if you're too nervous to call somebody, you can text 741-741 to home.
Sweet, thank you.
Thank you for your answers. Please make sure you reach out for help if you or someone is in need. Stay safe.
Quick, did anybody see his head bounce?
You might be thinking, is this really the time to be asking such a weird question? I'm here to tell you yes. This is the very first thing you should be asking after anybody experiences an impact to the head. To understand, you have to know that a concussion is when your brain rapidly bounces within your skull, creating a chemical change. But what effect does a bounce have on a concussion? Physics is here to explain. Any object, in this case the head, that is in motion experiences momentum. Momentum is equal to mass times the change in velocity. It is directly equal to impulse, which equals force times the change in time. So when one goes up, the other one also does, and vice versa. Since momentum is equal to mass times the change in velocity, a bounce would create a greater momentum. Delta V is equal to final minus initial. So when the head falls down and stops, there's only one negative velocity to account for. But when the head bounces, it results in the final positive upward velocity minus a negative velocity, equaling an overall greater magnitude of velocity. But again, how does this affect a concussion? Well, since impulse and momentum are directly proportional, a higher momentum equals a higher impulse. And since impulse is equal to force multiplied by the change in time, a higher impulse means a higher force, which causes the brain to move even more rapidly. More brain movement causes more damage and chemical change.
Deca is about building your network,
becoming professionals,
making a difference,
and making it big. We are problem solvers,
influencers,
marketing geniuses,
emerging leaders, and entrepreneurs.
It's an organization designed for students
that prepares us to be experienced leaders.
Leaders who excel in school
and are ready for professional careers.
Expand your network.
Sharpen your skills. Become a standout leader.
Be the boss.
Deca can help you get the edge.
But more than that, it's a place where we have fun.
Turn it up. Let's just see how high we can go. Turn it up. No stopping till we lose all control. Turn it up. Until we feel it down in our soul.
Deca is an organization with limitless opportunities. Regardless of what career you want to pursue, there's always something to help you get the edge. Deca has allowed me to go out of my comfort zone and really learn how to meet new people.
Deca has given me the confidence to grow my leadership potential.
Through Deca, I was able to discover what I'm truly passionate about.
Deca Conference has helped me make lifelong friendships that I'll cherish forever.
Very VIP.
Let's just see how high we can go. Turn it up. No stopping till we lose all control. Turn it up. Until we feel it down in our soul.
Deca prepares emerging leaders and entrepreneurs
for careers in marketing,
finance,
hospitality, and management.
This is it. Deca is the real deal.
Joining Deca is always better. You just have to be willing to do the work.
Are you ready to be a part of Deca?
Don't be basic. Join Deca.
Bet.
Those videos were very informative. Well, Bears, this concludes this episode of The View. I hope you are all enjoying school. We will see you in 2 weeks. Take care of yourself until then. And as you go about your day, always remember, life is like a stage and someone is always watching. Stay excellent, Mountain View.